Hi, it's Bronwyn from Wrap. I'm going to go through the noise gate in this video, but first let me quickly show you the typical use of a noise gate, which is to clean up parts. So I have a snare drum mic from a recording of an acoustic drum kit here. Let's have a listen. Right, so you can hear the bleed from the hats and the kick into the snare drum mic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a noise gate to clean it up. So I've inserted a gate onto that channel, and what I'm going to do is manipulate the threshold, attack, hold, and release parameters of the noise gate in order to get the sound that I'm looking for. So I'm going to start at a really low threshold over here, switch it on, and quite a long attack time. And let's have a listen and see how the gate responds. You'll see the opening and the closing of the gate over here. So I'll adjust the threshold until I see that gate opening as I need it to. Adjust the attack time for a better response. You can hear as I've moved that threshold down, it's really started to clean up the bleed a bit. Let's have a listen. Yeah, you can hear that snare drum. You can really hear the gate working because the tail of the snare is cut off quite a bit. And this is sometimes okay, especially if you are going to add in additional elements into your mix. Remember that you always want to hear what's happening on an instrument in context with the rest of the mix. So in this instance, I would be adding in the overheads along with that snare. So let's have a listen to what it sounds like with the overheads. Yeah, it sounds good. All right, so that's the most common use of a noise gate. It's time to be a little bit more creative. I've got a nice techno groove here from the sample pack, Techno Lovers 2 by Tekkit, available at rloops.com. Let's have a quick listen. Yes, really nice. Okay, I've got a cool pad over here, and it sounds, well, like a pad, but I'm going to add in a noise gate onto this pad, and then I'm going to use a random groove to trigger the noise gate on the pad. So the first thing that I need to do is I want to add in a groove, and I've actually called a track trigger groove. Let's just have a listen to that for a second. Yeah, it's a nice groove. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually, I don't want that groove as part of the main groove in the whole song. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to select its output to none. I don't want it to be heard. So what's going to happen now is I've actually ghosted that track. So if I press play now, it'll still play, but you're just not hearing it. Now what I'm going to do is on the pad, on its noise gate, I'm going to select the side chain and I'm going to say, look at that trigger groove. So the gate is now going to be triggered by that particular groove. Then I'm going to just tweak the settings on the noise gate that's on this pad, and let's see what happens. Yeah, that's starting to sound really interesting. Let's just quickly put it into context with the rest of the mix. Sounds a little bit more interesting. And what I'm going to do now, just to really add some color into this mix, is I've added in some filtered effects onto that pad, and have a listen to it now. So you can go crazy. Have some fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next video.